Come hike with me as I check out Alpine Lake, Little Sawtooth Lake, Goat Lake, and more. The Sawtooth Mountains are a hidden gem in Idaho, and I can't wait to share this adventure with you all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho. I'm getting ready to hike to Sawtooth Lake. I'm really excited. This is going to be a long one. It's about 9.6 miles with about 1,800 feet of elevation gain, but I'm going to check out some amazing lakes. Going to see Sawtooth Lake, Alpine Lake, and hopefully some other amazing sights, and I will take you guys along for the journey.
You do need a permit to enter the Sawtooth Wilderness, but it is free and you can just simply fill it out at the trailhead. To get to Sawtooth Lake, you start on the Iron Creek Trail. This trail was pretty epic because I was able to see Alpine Lake, Little Sawtooth Lake, and Sawtooth Lake all during the same hike.
Just made it to the mountain view part of the trail. This is stunning. Just a heads up, if you want to check out Alpine Lake, you do have to detour a little bit off the trail, but it's not too far of a detour. You just have to stay to the left, walk down a little bit, and then you can walk back and connect to the trail again. Made it to Alpine Lake. This is beautiful. If you're doing this trail, I highly recommend doing the small detour to Alpine Lake. It is absolutely beautiful here. I have the lake all to myself right now and the views are stunning. So do this detour. It's not too far and then you could just hop back on the trail and keep heading up to Sawtooth Lake. So I'm excited to see that one next.
Alpine Lake is stunning, and I'm so glad I added this lake to my hike. If you decide to hike just to Alpine Lake, the trail is about 7.6 miles out and back with about 1,200 feet of elevation gain. This beautiful lake is framed by the mountain ranges behind it, and it is almost impossible to take a bad picture here. Alpine Lake and Sawtooth Lake are about 1 mile apart, and it was such a treat to see these two gorgeous lakes so close to each other.
I am reluctantly leaving Alpine Lake right now. Time to head up to Sawtooth Lake. I just looked at the All Trails map and it looks like right before Sawtooth Lake is Little Sawtooth Lake. So I actually have two lakes coming up. Pretty cool. On the way up from Alpine Lake to Sawtooth Lake, you get really amazing aerial views of Alpine Lake. Just got my first peek of Little Sawtooth Lake. It is beautiful. Check out this view from Little Sawtooth Lake. I didn't even know I was going to get to see this today. This is bonus material. Wow, if Little Sawtooth Lake is this beautiful, I can't wait to get to Sawtooth Lake because this view is incredible.
Once a gymnast, always a gymnast. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to walk across this log. It was too perfect.
Made it to Sawtooth Lake. This was worth every step of the hike. Wow. A few of the All Trails reviews said that Alpine Lake was prettier than Sawtooth Lake, but I don't know. I feel like you can't top this view. It is beautiful. The trail doesn't end when you get to Sawtooth Lake. It actually continues up a little bit further so you can see the lake from different angles. So I'm gonna explore a little bit and check out this stunning lake from all the angles. This trail keeps getting better and better. Check out this view of Sawtooth Lake. This is definitely a must-do hike in the Sawtooth Mountains. This lake is incredible. I'm running out of adjectives, but I'm just gonna hang out here for a while, have a snack, and soak up these amazing views. When you get up to Sawtooth Lake, there's a lot of rock scrambling that you could do, and I highly recommend doing a little bit of rock scrambling because right now I climbed up a little bit and I'm getting a totally different angle of the lake and it looks a completely different color. So climb around, explore a little bit, check out this lake. I just climbed up a little bit higher. This might be the best view yet. Check out the color of this water. Wow. Unfortunately, leaving Sawtooth Lake now. Time to head back to the trailhead. Here is a pretty amazing view of Little Sawtooth Lake from the other side. Already made it back to Alpine Lake. Wow. Checking out Alpine Lake from above. I am just wrapping up the trail now. All trails clocked me at 10.3 miles with about 2,000 feet of elevation gain, and this hike took me about 4 hours and 10 minutes. Epic trail. Definitely do this if you're in the Sawtooth Mountains. I can't wait to hike Goat Lake tomorrow.
As always, I took a ton of pictures while hiking this trail. I hope you like them. Keep watching because my hike to Goat Lake is coming up next.
Day 2 in the Sawtooth Mountains. I am hiking to Goat Lake today. I am actually starting from the same trailhead as yesterday, the Iron Creek trailhead, and eventually I will branch off to a different trail to get me to Goat Lake. This is an out and back trail. It's about 8.1 miles with a little less than 1,800 feet of elevation gain. Gonna be another longish day, but looking forward to some epic views, and I will take you guys along for the journey. It is only 29 degrees right now. It's about 8 a.m. I learned my lesson from yesterday and wore a few more layers, so hopefully I'll be a little bit warmer today. Eventually the temperature is going to go up into the 60s, so hopefully it'll get warmer later on in the day. So when you get to this sign, you're going to hook a left to go to Goat Lake. Yesterday I just stayed straight to head to Sawtooth Lake. So now you're going to make the left onto Alpine Way. All my years of gymnastics have trained me for this hike.
I hiked this trail in October and I loved seeing the fall foliage along the way. The colors were so vibrant, especially all the yellow. The beginning of this trail is pretty easy to follow, but as you get towards the end, there is some rock scrambling involved and it's more difficult to find your way. The elevation at Goat Lake is 8,220 feet and it's the highest lake in Idaho.
Two-tenths of a mile to get to the waterfall. There's definitely a little bit of rock scrambling, but the part I'm at now has a lot of tree branches to help pull yourself up, so those are much appreciated. But I'm really excited to get to the waterfall and check it out. It probably doesn't translate well on the GoPro, but I have to go all the way up there. There's a lot of scree near the top part, so you really have to watch your footwork. Sometimes you take a step forward and wind up sliding back, but luckily there's some bigger rocks which make it a little bit easier. Once you get past the gnarly rock scrambling part, you have to cut over to the left and then continue to make your way up. Made it to the waterfall. This is pretty cool. I definitely recommend using all trails if you hike to Goat Lake. because once you get to the boulder field, it's really hard to tell where the trail is. I definitely had to turn back a few times and keep checking the app, so definitely use all trails. Very easy to get lost up here. Apparently I have to cross this. This should be interesting. A little sketchy. Hopefully I won't die. Oh, this isn't too bad. It's a little wobbly. I made it. Just made it to Goat Lake, and wow, look at the color of this water. This is beautiful. I am truly in awe right now. I just made it to Goat Lake, and this is hands down the best lake I've seen in the Sawtooth Mountains so far. I just put my drone up and got a pretty long time lapse, so I'll put that right here so you guys could see it. But this view is second to none.
This might be my favorite time lapse ever. Goat Lake is truly magical, and I love spending time here just soaking up all of the spectacular views. This trail is ranked as difficult, but if you're in good hiking shape, you should definitely check out this trail because you won't be disappointed.
I'm walking a little bit further now to get to the official end of trail and check out this stunning lake from a few other angles. Man, the views keep getting better and better as I'm walking.
It was fun dunking my GoPro into the crystal clear water of Goat Lake. If you have a waterproof camera, you might as well use it, right? The lake water is pretty cold. It was in the 40s when I was here, but if I ever come back here during the summer, I'd love to go for a swim. Swimming views don't get much better than this. I took another awesome time lapse at Goat Lake. It was amazing to see the water change color as the sun went in and out of the clouds. This beautiful alpine lake is the perfect spot to relax for a bit and eat a snack before heading back down. There weren't many people here, and I felt like I had this incredible place all to myself. It was tough to leave the lake. I could have stayed here all day.
Once you get to Goat Lake, definitely climb around and explore a little bit. You could see the lake from a bunch of different angles. I've gone up and down everywhere, but seeing this magical lake from above is pretty incredible. One last view of the amazing Goat Lake. Time to head back to the trailhead. I'm probably going to put my GoPro away so I can focus on getting back safely.
It was a little sketchy climbing back down, and I'm glad I put my GoPro away so I could focus on my footwork. If you do this trail, be careful when climbing and rock scrambling, and don't forget to wear good hiking boots.
I just made it back to the parking lot now. This was an epic hike. I absolutely loved it. All trails clocked me at 8.4 miles with about 1,800 feet of elevation gain, and it took me a little over 4 hours. I know this isn't a national park, but I feel like it definitely should be. If you're in Idaho, do not skip the Sawtooth Mountains. I had an amazing time here. I hope you guys enjoyed tagging along. I will see you guys on the next adventure.
I hope you like the pictures I took on this trail. If you love fall foliage, keep watching this video because I captured some really pretty fall colors from the car on my way back to my hotel in Ketchum. On my way back, I made a quick pit stop at the Lake Creek trailhead. The fall colors here were pretty mind-blowing, and I was able to walk across this scenic bridge and soak up all the fall foliage. If you're here in October, I definitely recommend stopping here. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me. More adventures are coming soon.